traditional Christmas, we've got to talk about the stockings. It used to actually be my favorite part of Christmas, the stocking, seeing what Santa had put in my stocking overnight. So let's talk about how you can hang them. There's all different alternatives you can use,
there's
right?
a couple of different ways that I'm going to show that maybe you didn't think of, that's something new, because we always like to show new things.
Yes.
And also some ways that if you're not lucky enough to have a gorgeous mantle and fireplace like this one, then I'm going to give you some options for that too.
Okay.
So let's start with the mantle. So we always want to put, you know, or not always, but those of us who are lucky enough to have a wonderful fireplace like this one. By the way, I got this one from Dimplex. It's electric. It's fabulous. You wouldn't know that's just a plug and go, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And they've really come a long way. So that's
fabulous.
Really nice.
Wait till you see the flame. Okay, so these are the stocking holders that you can get. You know, a lot of stores, they're readily available.
Yeah, these are what I use.
They may not, if you have a large family or a lot of stockings, they may not fit your decor overall, or they may not fit your purpose.
Right.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm putting one on each end of the mantle, and then I'm going to take a curtain rod.
Oh.
Are we putting it together?
You're so smart.
Oh, we're going to put it together.
Look at you.
And we're going to loop however many stockings you have. I'm going to stick with 2.
Okay.
And then we get a cute finial, you know, this little end knobby thing.
And
get a cute one.
I mean, this is obviously fairly inexpensive, right?
Very inexpensive. In fact, I mean, I think I got it at IKEA, probably totals $5, $6. And then you can make it whatever length. So if you've got a very large mantle, and just rest it on.
Oh, that's smart.
And then here's what the great thing is. So this is all cute, 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 pretty during the day. Then when you take your remote, because anyone fabulous has got a remote for their fireplace, and you turn your fire on and you want the heat to come out, or obviously if you have a real fire, it's nothing to slide them aside, so it's a little bit safer.
You do not understand how that is like opening my world right now.
Yay!
Because, oh sure, give her a hand. That's what I'm thinking.
Right?
Because every time we turn on, and we've got the gas fireplace, it's so hot, I've got to take the stockings down every time we turn it on.
Right. So this way,
is the smartest thing.
Just slip them to the side. If the stocking holders at this time of year, we're just starting to get to the point where things are selling out.
Right.
If you can't find them,
don't
overthink it. Go to the hardware store and get S hooks.
Okay.
But you know, we'd spray paint these gold or something fabulous, or you know what I mean?
We would.
Because an S hook could do the exact same thing.
Right.
And same with, I just got these big decorative ones, S hooks, and they were in the hardware store in the bathroom section.
Oh, okay.
So these could do the same thing. So it's whatever matches, you know, whatever suits your decor, whatever, and your taste. And then that way it's nice and safe.
Yeah.
And when you don't have, you know, a beautiful fire going, you can have your stockings spread out. And if you have a lot, and again, it can adjust to whatever length. If you have, you know, a custom-made fireplace or something like that, you can adjust it all you want.
Good. I like the idea.
Gorgeous,
Very nice.
right? I want a remote, but anyway.
Okay, so what do we have for alternative number 2?
Okay, so then another alternative is, if you're not lucky enough to, again, have one of these fireplaces. Aren't these stockings? I got all these stockings from Shoppers Drug Mart.
Really?
Yeah. They've got the most beautiful stockings this year.
Think about how much chocolate you can put in here.
Yeah.
This is like a lot of
you always go to the
bars,
chocolate.
right?
I love it. I love it.
One-track mind. I have a problem.
No, it's good.
Okay.
So, the snow here in Toronto anyway hasn't hit yet.
Right.
I know it has to some of you out there in Canada, and all the power to you, but it hasn't here.
Right.
So we've got our toboggans, like this gorgeous one I grabbed from HomeSense.
Yeah.
We've got our toboggans, and why not use, you know, put that in your living room.
Oh, very cute.
Or wherever it might be.
Yeah.
Just with a simple S hook.
Especially if it's a nice one like this.
Totally, right? This one's gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. And you can hang them down the toboggan. So if you don't have the fireplace, or you just don't want to put it on the fireplace, think of something like this. A sled could work just as much.
Good stuff.
So it ties into your decor, and it can hang your stockings up just the same.
Good idea. So try and think outside of the mantle there if you don't have one.
Yeah, if you don't have one. Okay, so poinsettia, or poinsettia, however you want to say it. We have a lot of those. This is a big, juicy, fat one, which I love, but it can be any kind of a planter. You know, sometimes you can get the trees that are in the planter.
Yep.
You bring them into your house. Went to the hardware store, and I just got one of these shepherd hooks. They're like for hanging plants.
Okay.
In your garden.
Yeah.
Bring it inside.
Okay.
And all you're going to do is stick that in the plant. You just have to have enough you know, earth in the bottom. It can't be teeny unless this is smaller.
Right.
And then this can be how you can hang the stockings.
See, I would have never thought of
And
that.
think maybe you would put one on each side, maybe.
Yeah, very
Maybe
cute.
that could be an alternate.
That
so
is awesome.
That can be decor.
Okay, so
Then-
we've got the mantle, we've got the sled, we've got the plant going on.
Then we're gonna go so easy.
Yes.
A wreath hook.
Ah.
So maybe you're in a very small home.
Right.
Or an apartment dweller or something like that. And you really don't have room to put anything up. But you want to do the stockings for your kids. Maybe hang their stocking on the front of their bedroom door.
That's cute.
With the wreath hook.
Yeah.
Could not be any easier,
That's
right?
adorable.
Dollar store. I mean, this is an easy grab.
Yeah.
And when they, you know, get up in the morning, Santa's been to their front door, their own personal front bedroom door.
Yeah.
And if you have kids that share a room, you can easily put 2 of these on a door.
Yes.
Easy peasy, right?
Good stuff.
And then, very last one.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
gonna use
that.
these
A lot
again.
of people looking at the birch this time of year. It's
Everybody
just so
loves
pretty.
the birch. So if you hold one end, we're going to similar to the fireplace one. We're going to hook them on. But if you don't have a fireplace, or again, you don't want to do it, just take a birch log, just grab this. Well, I'm in Toronto, so I bought it at a store.
Right,
But you can go and buy any single one that you want, or find it in your. If you can hold that one.
Yeah.
Or find it in. Just take basic ribbon, whatever matches, and just pin those up. And you can hang those at your front door.
Isn't that beautiful?
You could hang them. If you had a piece of art, for example, you could attach the ribbon underneath the frame of the art. This is totally versatile and can go anywhere.
Right.
And make it your own. You could add, you know, greens to it, or you could do whatever.
Yeah, very
and
nice.
this can go anywhere you want.
The more particularly we become about our decor, the more it makes sense to have all these different alternatives and all these options. So that is,
because we all live
that's
differently.
great. Yeah, thank you for that, Shoana. Okay, now that the stockings are hung by the chimney with care, it's time to leave Santa a little something special to snack on. Take a